I'm the alien, and I've come down to Earth for World Book Week to read you an extract of The World's Worst Children by David Williams, and I'm going to share a character called Grubby Gertrude. Do you know an extremely dirty child, a grimy girl, a foul-smelling boy? However dirty and stinky they might be, they can never compare to Grubby Gertrude. This girl who delighted in being the dirtiest child in the world. Soap and water were complete strangers to Gertrude. Everywhere she went, a huge cloud of dust and dirt and pong followed her. Needless to say, everything Grubby Gertrude touched became grubby too. Her school books were splattered and stained with unspeakable things, and despite her mother's protestations, Gertrude refused to let her clothes be washed, so in no time they became encrusted with dirt too. However, the grubbiest thing in Gertrude's life was her bedroom. Although her mother begged her to tidy it, Gertrude never, ever did. She simply dropped everything on the floor. It was as if her room was her own personal rubbish dump. Over the time, the pile of pongy trainers, snotty tissues, half-eaten egg sandwiches, and hamster droppings that had gone white and crumbly came up to Gertrude's knees. The only way Gertrude could make it to her mucky bed was to wade through tons of rubbish. The bedroom carpet was a distant memory. It had not been seen for years. But being one of the world's worst children, Gertrude loved living knee-deep in filth. The grubbier, the better. Now let me take a moment to tell you about Gertrude's feet. They were so grubby, they looked like those of a troll. Overgrown, dirty toenails, fungus. Each foot was covered in green fungus, and she had long, curling toenails that she refused to cut. As a result, her feet smelled even worse than runny cheese that had gone off decades ago. When Gertrude peeled each sock off at the end of the day, she would lift it to her nose. The girl would sigh in pleasure. You and I would have screamed at the smell, or at the very least, projectile vomited. Not Gertrude. She was over the moon that her socks were the pongiest in the world. Then, like everything else, Gertrude would simply drop them on top of the ever-growing mountain of muck on her bedroom floor. Well, there we are. That's Grubby Gertrude. I feel like lots of you are just like her. Now, do you know who's under the mask? Do you know who I am?